the Harland Rentazones featuring Michael Barnes of Germantown, Pennsylvania. This is VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for the outside portion of the WRTI Rock Festival. That's what we'll name it. It's 4:02 on July 20th, 1981. This is really has been the first generation copy has been recorded July 19th, Sunday afternoon between the time of 3 and 5. All right, we're going to go and do a very, very special interview with Michael Barnes. And he's going to tell us a little about his music and how he got into this. So you just hang in there. This is VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. Coming up next is a very exclusive interview with Mike Barnes right here on VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. Hello everybody, I'm Eugene Dye for VERNON Communications of Philadelphia, and right now we are interviewing. It's the same day, same night, but right now we're kind of like getting into it. Mike, so tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, I know you got the old sax here. Is this your sax?
No, this is a friend of mine.
People at home, please.
Jim Hall.
Right, and
I call him Jims anyway because I've worked with people.
His real name is James Hill, good friend of mine that we met like 10, 20 years ago. And he's like been with the group ever
Somewhere
since.
along in time.
okay, for the record, what is your full name?
My full name is Jerome Darrell Williams.
You have a light?
I'm from Philadelphia, the Mount Airy part of Philadelphia.
All right, look into the camera, please, because people out there do know you, certain people.
How you doing, TV Land? Remember me? This is our group right here. I'll let the leader of it tell you what the name of it is.
The name of the group is the Harlem Renaissance Jazz Quintet. Self-contained unit of 5 pieces that are sure enough on, and we mainly play traditional music in the name of God. We're trying to get off so far in the people to where it's like we can do our traditional black language or spiritual musics, and we can get off into our 1,000-year
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Excuse me?
What is your name?
Fahim Bayat Akbar. I come from the city of Philadelphia, Mount Airy section of town. I would just like to say, being a good friend
pronounce
of
the name.
friend Michael,
Pronounce the name, please.
Got a
Faheem.
tenor sax here, boy.
Tenor sax. I noticed, you know, I myself, a percussionist,
Yeah, that's James
congas,
Hall.
played
Watch
for
that too,
several
man.
years,
Heavy
right,
metal for
under
you,
the
boy.
direction of Tyrone Davis,
Right.
Might
a
get a
talented
crane over here.
choreographer, dancer, and teacher.
Might bring a crane
So,
over here.
Mike, where will you be playing?
We once had Michael before he journeyed on down the line into the saxophone field of music. We once had him on percussions, I believe, playing the cowbell. He somewhat was a rather aggressive type brother and musician, right?
And artist.
And artist, right? Right, you're right.
No, he moved from cowbells up to saxophone, huh?
Cowbells to saxophone, you're right.
From cowbells to kung fu, and then from kung fu to saxophone.
I was like, hello everybody, I'm Eugene Dye for VERNON Communications of Philadelphia, and here we are. This is after the group we had seen at the at Vernon Park in Germantown, Pennsylvania, and this here,
know the name?
The name is Michael Barnes of Mount Airy, Pennsylvania, and he is the lead. He is the lead sax. Mike, let me ask you something. How long have you been playing the saxophone? I've tried to ask you this on the road.
I've been playing for at least 16 years. I did at least maybe 10 years of conservatory music in college, but that wasn't my goal. My goal was I went in the double degree program, but I went to the performance and education. The last gig was at the Philly Cookbook when I did a great interview with you, right? It was just ultimate.
That was for US1W, USF Music FM 99, right?
I can understand it. Salem Harbor Club.
There you go.
People with yachts and stuff.
Right.
Not getting kind of sneezy at you, but everything is happening. I'm with some of my best friends. His name is Darryl. His name is Douglas, and they're very aware of what's going on with the music today.
They're happening with the video, the music. They're like on the cue. You're like, I like it.
They're on the one, definitely on the one. But at any rate, I want to express my points about The people that were doing the video tonight was just beautiful. I mean, take it from an artist, man. What you were doing was just totally obsolete.
Music was excellent. I love the part about the reggae, the sound of reggae. Are you familiar with that yourself, Jenny?
No, I'm sorry about that. What reggae? Define yourself.
It's a somewhat original type beat of the percussionist himself. Through different musicians, they have derived to this point that they can settle on and believe, which is the Rastafarian folkman way of living, which itself is a way of living.
Right, but I'd like to add something also, Douglas, that they played reggae after me, behind the fact
They
that
also
I'm one of
played
the...
Mike Reggae before you, and any of the other bands came on as well.
No, they never played reggae
late
because...
great Bob Marley. Are you familiar with him?
No,
I'm sorry, I'm not. Sorry
they
about
never,
Bob Marley, late great Bob Marley, who passed.
They never talked about Peter
John Coltrane?
Tosh. They never really got into groups like that, behind the fact that
Groups
the
or
system
quartets?
was so
Quartets.
high.
Right.
The systems were so high at that time, and the financial disabilities of musicians today and yesterday.
Do you mess with
were
drugs,
so,
Mike? Excuse
no,
me,
I don't.
cut you off.
No, I
Being
don't.
a musician,
No, I
fellow
don't.
musician, I've always wanted to ask you that personal
No,
question.
I don't. No, I
Good.
don't. No,
Good.
I don't.
I hope
And I
it
feel
didn't-
more comfortable with that behind the fact that you have to build yourself and your spirit and your heart to be somebody
Right.
out
First,
here today. First,
Before
that's
you can
number
consider
one.
yourself
Before you
anything
can consider
other than-
yourself or even a man, you have to go back
man.
into your heart.
From his head, is he playing music from his
is he
head,
playing
right?
music from his head, or is he just basically playing music for, the financial point of view?
Well,
are you
I'm
really sincere, as the late great John Coltrane himself was, Louis Armstrong, just to name a few? Are you that sincere about projecting a positive type sound to
put that out for me, please.
music fans in general? Are you that type of a musician, or are you just,
Well,
as
I'm
I
the
said
kind
earlier-
of, exactly, Doug. I think you have the key because behind the fact that I am
Knowing
the
that I do know
actual
you.
sort of musician
Right.
that always tends to go to his heart instead of his stomach.
I heard that you had you started from cowbells and graduated up to saxophone. Is that true?
Exactly, but in that prime stage of my life, I was at the age of like maybe 10. And that's very heavy to learn kung fu and a lot of other martial arts and self-defense, and to deal with
Then be able to
timings
switch over to-
and to deal with everything. No, it's not funny, really. Rock music.
What do kung fu have to do?
Drinking
What do you
beer.
like?
Right. What do kung fu have to do with what do kung fu have to do with
Rick
musicians?
James a beautiful musician, or is he just a studio fanatic? Is he really a dynamite true musician? Because I've heard he's the king of punk rap, and he's climbing to be the king of soul.
But you cannot climb anywhere. If the Lord, the Creator, I play from my heart, which is the Lord. Sure,
Maybe
sure.
later on.
All right. Well, okay, later on, but not yet, Mike. Before we get into Mike playing, what's your name, sir?
My name is
Look into the people at home.
my name is Dr. D.
And your full name and where you're from, because people out there do know you.
Jerome Williams. I'm from Philadelphia, the Mount Airy part of Philly.
Right. Now, what do you think about the conversation they were talking about? Come on, please. Come on into the camera. We're not through talking to all three of y'all. Come on. All three of y'all. In the middle. Doug in the middle.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
What do you think about the conversation, what they were talking about?
Well, I think it was a very positive conversation, which it always is, because these two brothers this isn't their first time getting in a conversation like they just got into. So, I'm used to hearing something like this because I'm with them all the time. And the only thing I could say is you're just speaking to the next Charlie Parker.
That's it. What is your, do you play any kind of instruments? Are you into anything, or what's happening, man? Let me know. Let the people out there know what's happening.
Well, my profession really is vocal. I play a little bit of everything, but if I'm going to get professional, I'll get up there and sing a tune.
So in other words, later on tonight, the people at home will have a chance of hearing you sing, hearing you play, and hear us all harmonizing. Is that true?
I believe so.
The originality of where we came from and what
Cowbell
we're
to
doing
sax.
means a lot.
Cowbell to
Tune, cowbell to sax.
from nothing to nobody, right?
Right. And and remember, ladies and gentlemen, that usually when we play, we usually start a party. So like, if you got to get up in the morning, I advise you to set your clocks because we're gonna rock it out.
I hear you keep your watch set up 1/2 hour fast and all that.
Of course, because I believe in God and I believe that nothing is given to us. We have to be on that spiritual plane of life and living, Gene, to be anybody. I am spreading the word of God in the best way I can, which is my music and how it goes and what
Are you a lustful musician, or are you satisfied in the progress and achievements that you yourself has made, not trying to embarrass you or harass you in any type way, but are you satisfied in the progress that you yourself has made so far, or are you that lustful that you will cut anyone's throat just to be seen as a bad musician?
No, in any way I would not, behind the fact that I understand that I am one of the star childs, one of the Lord's last of the good ones, and I have to spread
Because they
that.
said Miles Davis was greedy himself. Is that true?
Well, it's true in all aspects, but behind the fact of that, you have to consider attitudes of shooting drugs in 1950 and the potency on dope and what's going on in our community. We have
part
to
of your
straighten
music.
up. No, we have to straighten
The influence of drugs
music,
be
no.
about your music?
Don't catch that. My point is that dope is not where it's at in anybody's community.
Like what he was trying to drive through is like, listen to me. A lot of rock groups, what they do, but like Van Halen, David Bowie. But listen to me. They get like shooting up before going on stage. At the spectrum, man. But he was asking this question, man. Now, do you drink a couple of brews before you go on stage, man? Like when you're at the cookbook. How about when you're gonna be at the? You said you was gonna be at the Bijou or the OB, man.
Well, behind the fact that I don't have to.
You don't.
I'm more free of God and myself and the people around me.
Right.
It's the people around you that make the setting, and you are somebody.
Anyone?
Well, I didn't mean to make this interview like a fight in Las Vegas.
No, it wasn't. No.
I am. It is a fight in Las Vegas. It is for real. Everything's for. You cannot escape reality.
Excuse me.
When you escape reality, you pass away.
Excuse me. Do you have any comments? And looking into the camera.
It hurts somebody else.
Thinking about music itself, jazz, that he's so
Well,
to be about.
classical and traditional, not
Classical and
jazz.
traditional.
Jazz is bull.
Bad jazz is bull, as he said.
Well, the only thing I can say is I'm a singer myself, and I can deal with anything I hear, or I play a little bit like I told you before.
Let's do a tune.
What we gonna do, Mike?
What can you say?
Would you like that?
When my friends come and I seem to smile, oh, what a beautiful day it will be.
Would you like to do that?
I don't know that one.
Okay, I'd like to do some Sam Cooke.
Which one?
Bring it on home to me.
How about when I was a baby and I was only 3?
Mike. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Listen. Thank you, Mike. Doug, you have a question to ask?
Yeah, Mike.
If you ever, change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it home to me.
This is VERNON Communications of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Bring your sweet love home. Come on, Mike. Bring it home to... Don't worry about it. Thanks a lot, ladies and gentlemen, for joining Michael Barnes. And this is VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. We was at Vernon Park. We are now at on Chew Street, and we was just listening to the end of how Mike there you go, the terrifying saxophone of Michael Barnes. Mike, one thing I want to know: your drummer player, what's his name?
Well, everybody.
The drum player for what we've seen on television earlier, what's his name?
Thank you. His name is Carl Johns.
And the bass player?
Kendall Jackson, and the guitar player is named Rico Tobias. The alto player is me, Mike Barnes, yours truly. I love all you out there in the land.
Thank you. And what's your name?
And vocal is Jerome Williams. I wish everybody a nice summer, and I hope you enjoy the rest of it. And happy birthday to everybody. Happy birthday to you.
The guy's tripping. It's about time for us to cut it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for joining the VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. And we shall be right whatever the next group we're going to have, I don't know. But that's it for VERNON Communications of Philadelphia for tonight.
To you. Happy birthday to people.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining the WRTI festival, which is featured every year about this same time of the date at Vernon Park in Germantown, Pennsylvania. This is VERNON Communications of Philadelphia. Your camera operator has been Jim Hill and Eugene Dye. Color has been by RCA. And no part of this program may be reproduced in any form or matter without the express written permission from VERNON Communications. And this has been a WRTI 90.1 FM production.
Thank you.